Greeting everyone, I am Dr. Raghad Alhajaji, family medicine consultant and clinical researcher. Today we talk about understanding the journal impact factor, tips for researcher. We will start by this picture, a very nice picture to Eugene Garfield. Actually, this is the father of impact factor. So our outlines: definition of journal impact factor, history of journal impact factor, how to calculate GIF, the significance and limitation of GIF, how to choose the right journal, conclusion, and take a home message. Definition of journal impact factor. Actually, it is a measure of frequency which the average article in journal has been cited in a particular year. What that mean? That mean this is a number, impact factor, it's a number calculated annually, and it reflects the average number of citations to articles published in a journal over a specified period. Mostly this is period 2 years period. High impact factor, it is more important, more prestigious journal, and that means high quality publication in this journal. History of impact factor. What is the background, the origin, and the nature of impact factor? Actually, start on 1950, when the volume of published scientific paper was growing dramatically. This led to difficulty for researcher and academic to decide which journal it is good and which journal poor quality. So, in order to resolve this problem, the journey of impact factor started. Garfield introduced a groundbreaking concept, the impact factor, to help resolve this dilemma. So, what's that mean basically? It is about, the main goal was creating a quantitative tool to measure a journal influence or impact. Basically, how often the article published in this journal were cited by other researchers. So, when we see the calculation, it is the number of citation for the journal articles and the number of article published in related to number of article published in this journal. That's the main concept of journal impact factor. Later on 1960, actually, there is some faced a resistance whenever citation could be truly reflect the quality of research. Is the citation, it is the main core point of quality of the journal value. But later on 1970 until now 2024, actually the publication decision, the impact factor was widely adopted and standardized tool for evaluating the journal. Some journal impact factor 10, some journal impact factor 50, and some a very powerful journal more than 100 impact factor. How to calculate it? The formula: total number of citation in the current year divided into total number of citable items published in the previous 2 years. As you see, for example, if we say A, items published in 2016, B, items published in 2017, C, citations to A and B received in 2018. So, the 2018 journal impact factor will be C divided into A and plus B. To understand it, we will see this example together. For example, In 2024, the editor of journal want to calculate its impact factor. To do that, the editor need to look at articles published in the last 2 years, 2022 and 2023. In 2022, the number of articles published 100, while in 2023 it was 120. So the total number of articles published in 2022 and 2023 was 220 citable articles, while the number of citation for article published in this journal in 2024 it was 900 times in various scientific papers. Impact factor will be 900 citation divided into 220 articles, so it is equal to 4.09. What that mean? Journal with impact factor 4.09 means on average each article published in this journal during 2022 and 2023 was cited just over 4 times in 2024. How to choose a right journal? We have 3 main core values: journal content and information. It's very important according to our manuscript, and we are considered journal frequently cited by our mentor, colleagues, and advisor, especially a research advisor and a research expert. Review the type of article they published, whenever it's original research or reviews or case studies. Some journal just accept original research, some journal only for review article, and some just only for RCT. For that, we need to choose the right journal according to our research type. Pay attention to manuscript length and requirement, the word total number of abstract, the total number of the whole manuscript, the total number of figures and graphs accepted by this journal, and so on. Journal repetition, it's very important. Evaluate how long the journal have been in publication, its cost effectiveness. Check the journal offered open access whenever there is a peer review, at least 2 reviewer independently, and how long take the process of peer review. Some journal 1 week, 2 weeks. No, it's take time actually. It's take a long time for peer review process. It's important marker for the truth of the journal and the core value of the journal and the validity, actually, the precise journal. Consider the impact factor along with the editorial repetition, acceptance rejection rate. And if you go and check for some journal, we find the acceptance rate, the rejection rate is important, and it reflects the process of the journal for publication. Examine the quality of the article. How we examine the article quality? Actually, by critically appraise the article published in those journal. Also understanding the audience who read this journal. Very important review process, as we mentioned, the length of the review process, the number of reviewer, the author review in this journal, also the fees, access of peer review timeline over overall time to publication. It's important to manage our expectation. Consider a publication cost and author fees. So, in conclusion, understanding the impact factor process and calculation will help you in your worthwhile scientific growth and academic and clinical career. avoiding the predatory journal, please. And how we know the predatory journal, actually this is another lecture, but in conclusion, the predatory journal mostly ask about the fees initially, and there is no any impact factor in their website, and mostly the peer review process, it is not clear. So many tips you can know about the predatory journal. Selecting the right journal for your research is a critical step that can influence the feasibility, credibility, and impact of your work. Understanding the journal's content, repetition, and review process ensure that your research appropriate for the audience and standardize the best chance for success. Always consider the journal's scope, quality of the article published in this journal, and impact factor. But also don't forget a practical considerations such as a cost, publication, and review timeline. Sometimes the reviewer process take 1 year, over than 1 year. It's actually a very long time. And in case of systematic review and meta-analysis, maybe you find the same idea published by other authors. So will be a dead article actually. This is our reference for this lecture today. Thank you for your time and have a good day.